From the land down under, with the rock at its centre, comes the little Aussie watchman. The psychiatry world has been turned on its head over the last 3 years of the Trump presidency. So much so that the Diagnosis and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM, is updating to DSM-6. The 6th edition incorporates a whole new series of disorders, Axis 6, which includes all levels of TDS or Trump Derangement Syndrome. TDS Level I, these are individuals who are able to safely navigate society and have some level of insight. They glanced at mainstream media a few times a week. However, they believe that every new disaster or occurrence will eventually lead to the downfall of Trump. They often once believed that Trump was a sexist, racist, homophobic bigot, but have since realised that this may not be true. He's just an incompetent buffoon who somehow managed to build a billion-dollar empire and become president by mere happenstance or alignment of far-distant galaxies. Wish them well and smile. They could well realise that Trump may not be all that bad. Have a listen to this.
He's helped minority communities a lot since he's been in office. People don't really hear about it. Okay, thank you so much. Prison reform, that was really good.
That wasn't just his plan, though. That was like, I'm gonna say no. I just don't like Trump at all.
North Korea is better than it was.
I'm gonna still say my no on Trump.
The economy's better.
I'm gonna keep my no on Trump.
No. He passed an executive order that puts $800 billion into the retirement pockets of minority communities. It's like $1 trillion.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna still say my no.
TDS Level 2. These are usually safe in society except for the odd outburst at family gatherings once or twice a year. They regularly read The Age or New York Times in the US or watch ABC, MSNBC. In the US, 20 minutes per week or so. Reasonably convinced, less than 50% of the time, that Trump is a racist, sexist, homophobic bigot. Once believed that Trump would start a war with Russia, Syria, Iran, North Korea, anyone actually, but have since recanted that position, not publicly, of course. And they're able to hold a decent conversation most of the time. Worthwhile not bringing up Trump in the conversation can lead to fits of nervous tremors.
Listen, everyone said, oh yeah, you can't listen to CNN no more. You can't listen to the news anymore because it's all fake. Bull crap. It wasn't fake before, so why is it fake now?
The Russia story has kind of died down on those sites.
Only because we're on the racism thing now.
Yeah, exactly.
TDS Level 3. More of a mainstream news consumer, watches news more than sports. Approach with caution. Absolutely convinced that Trump is a racist, sexist, homophobic bigot. Believes Trump denounced all immigrants as rapists and murderers. Still convinced that Trump colluded with Russia in the 2016 election and cites the Mueller report, despite the Mueller report specifically denying any collusion. Definitely do not bring up Trump in any conversation and keep interaction within a strict 20-minute time frame. Prone to verbal outbursts, crying and shaking fists at the sky. Will report this video as fake news to YouTube and possibly get it delisted. Have a listen to this live 3 sufferer in a time of weakness.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Obama
I am so sorry to my world. I am so sorry to my world. This is not what we want.
We will face challenges.
There's so much potential.
TDS Level 4. Now we're getting more serious. These Level 4s are not considered safe. Treatment is prolonged and painstaking. Do not approach as a civilian. Believes Trump hates immigrants despite being married to one, and is a Nazi despite having a Jew as a son-in-law. Calls African Americans who love, vote and visit Trump Uncle Toms and a disgrace to the black community. Watches Don Lemon, Brian Stelter and Morning Joe religiously. While it is safe to occupy the same room with said individual, keep any interaction focused on pleasantries regarding the weather, as Level 4s can become unhinged quite quickly. By the way, don't mention climate change. Have a listen.
Yes. So why do you think Donald Trump is trash?
He's a misogynist, racist, bigoted, anti-everything, lying psychopath. If that ain't trash, what is?
TDS Level 5. Completely bonkers. These individuals suffer no guilt in behaving badly, are often crude, obnoxious and hate-filled without seeming repercussions, have delusions of Trump or his family dying, are filled with glee that coronavirus may damage America so much that Trump won't win re-election, heart skips multiple beats every time the stock market crashes. Never enter a room where such an individual resides. Pretend to be deaf and mute if approached by a Level 5 sufferer. Unhinged could be a term of endearment, as these individuals have not only lost all hinges, but any accompanying doors and door frames.
Off! Get the off of here, man! Can't stand your racist.
Racist?
Yeah.
Sir,
Right.
I'm not a racist.
I got a in my store. He won't leave. He's wearing some Trump. He's wearing some Trump shit. Got some racist bullshit up in his head and shit. I'm not serving anyone that has to do with that. He's a treason.
I don't have a problem with you, sir, whatsoever. I just want good health care for my kids. I don't have a problem with the color of your skin or yours. I'd like to purchase some of this naked vape juice, though. If that...
TDS Level 6. Beyond completely bonkers. Trump is literally Hitler and has a following of millions of white supremacists that want to imprison the rest of America and set them up in fascist concentration camps. Do not voluntarily enter the same city block with such an individual, literally beyond medical help. IV diazepam should be used to control violent urges against old white males with orange hair.
Donald Trump is worse than Hitler!
Because I had no idea that we lived in a country full of racist, bigotry, ignorant people.
So you think 100 million people in this country are racist, white supremacists?
I guess so. That's the only explanation I have.
Doesn't that not make sense?
TDS Level 7. Not much to say, really. This individual believes that Trump is going to cause the end of Western civilization as we know it, followed by the destruction of the entire planet, and maybe the end of the universe itself. There is a surprisingly large number of Level 7 sufferers. If you have come across this video as a TDS sufferer, do not give up hope. Unless, of course, you're level 5 and above, because by this stage you have probably broken any device that you have used to watch this video. If you're level 4 or below, there is still some hope for you. Remember, please hang in there, and remember that Trump only has 4 more years to go.